been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Achilles and his gifts.
Hello, public speakers. This is episode 2 or week 2 recap. Allow me to let you know what's going on. Hey, Google, stop. As you can see, I can control the Google device with my voice activation, voice command. In this class, you're learning to activate and command your voice. Oftentimes, our voice can betray us. We might start to slur our words. We might mumble or sometimes stay completely silent. And that is A-okay, because it's all right to acknowledge that you might be nervous for speaking. You might get some dry mouth. So I encourage you, all of you, to have some water. And to fully embrace how it is you might be feeling by recognizing it. I'd like to start today's video by telling you some numbers I'd like you to keep in mind. Now, these numbers have been redacted given the asynchronous COVID-19 semester that we have. So I'll give you the numbers that were supposed to be original. Make sure that you have a pen, a notebook for the semester, because oftentimes I'll be making these videos that might require you to have some notes. And it's easier to have a pen and paper because then I don't want you to flip your screens on your computer. The first number up is 26. I'll pause a little bit so you can do this video live with me and think about why 26 might be the magic number. Time's up. 26 is the amount of classes that we would have met if it was a normal semester. Meet twice a week for 13 weeks, hence 26. 3850. Take a guess? It stands for 38 hours and 50 minutes. That is the total amount of time that we would have together in class, in one room, at a specific time and date twice for 13 weeks. Now you're all virtually dispersed around the world, and we have no time to virtually meet online. I am saddened by that because I do want to bring a sense of community to all of you and to get to know all of you better. And from our life experiences, we know that's possible when we do get a chance to meet in person at the same time. But here we are in all parts of the world, Sahara Desert, whether you're there in New York or somewhere remote, but we'll make this work together. In addition to the 26 classes, we do have one final normally, which makes it 27. My favorite number because I was born on the 27th of February. Bonus for all of you who can remember that. But there's no kudos for the grades because our semester will be over by then. And with that final is another 2 hours, which means that normally we would spend 40 hours and 50 minutes together. Why do I say these numbers to you? Because it's for every single class and not just ours. You see, when we meet in person, we're normally stuck in one classroom the entire time when we meet. And I'd like you to think of that as a large elevator that holds all 20 of us. I understand you've been on elevators before, or subways or buses, and most likely you're not going to talk to anyone that you don't know. And it's perfectly okay because you know that you're going to be getting off the next stop. Now, having flown hundreds of air flights before, I can rest assure you that the etiquette when you fly is completely different. And the longer you fly, the kinder you tend to be to the people around you because you understand that you're in this together. Being together for 40 hours is a lot of time when you're in a confined space. And so oftentimes, or all the time, I'll start the class not saying anything at all. No one else is saying anything either. And then I simply ask everyone, do you want to continue this way for the next 40 hours? The answer is always no. You want to talk to each other. So we're going to have more discussion boards, more opportunities for all of you to talk to one another, and try to, as best as you can virtually, accomplish that human connection that we all need, not only as a person, but also for your careers as well. You remember from the last video, I did say that before you want to hire anyone as a babysitter to take care of your loved ones, you would want to meet them in person first, wouldn't you? And as you now enter college and beyond, it's going to be important for you to be able to develop your professional network, to have a good social network. And that only comes through true human interaction, is what this course is going to help you with. So those are the magic numbers I wanted to tell you about. 26 classes, 38 hours and 50 minutes, plus the one final, that's 2 hours long. But all that no longer pertains to us. So what are the numbers that pertain to you? 107. From the start of our semester on August 24th until December 8th, you have 107 days to transform your public speaking, which can thus transform your thinking, your writing, your perspective, and the way that you live your life. Because speech is air. You cannot live without air, and I rest assure you, you cannot live without speech. Try, after you watch this video, to go as long as you can without saying one word. Someone calls you, you don't pick up. Someone calls your name, you don't answer. How long can you go without saying a word? You see, words are precious. Words are air. And we only learn to appreciate and cherish it when we know that it becomes limited. You have 107 days. And if you think about all the 90-day workout programs or the 30-day workout programs to get abs or big muscles, so on and so forth, 107 days is a significant amount of time to make a big difference. And lastly, the number I want to give you is 2,568. In 107 days' time, you have 2,568 hours to your disposal. Now, this is not a graded assignment at all, but it's just one for fun and one if you want to learn how to micromanage your life a little bit better. You have 2,568 hours in 107 days. Calculate ideally how much time you'd like to sleep per day, how much time you like to allocate to, say, working out in the gym, doing work for your school. And once you add all that up, see how many more hours you actually have left for yourself. To think, to feel, to believe, and discover who you are. So for this video, I'm keeping it shorter than 15 minutes. I'm just talking, right? I want all of you to start practicing just talking. There's no such thing as perfection. There's no such thing as starting over. Just keep speaking. And as you practice, I'd like you to wear an outfit that really displays a message or metaphor that you're trying to convey. In the last video, I mentioned that my white outfit is trying to convey a sense of a new beginning, a new start, a clean slate with a white canvas. You can paint anything that you want. You can be anyone you want with the words you discover. And also to represent flawless victory in battle. See, most people who go to battle, just like when you go in the battle arena with a sword and shield, or even when you go up in front of a classroom and have to give a speech, they start to sweat. Their white shirts become stained with yellow. Sometimes even worse. But if you are flawless and confident, you will never break a sweat. You will never have to say, I wish I didn't have to go, or let's just get this over with. You will enjoy every single minute. I would like you to have that confidence in your speech as well. Your first assignment that's coming up that would actually be graded is one in which you have to dress the part and have a background of your part with accessories to really portray the message that you're trying to convey here. And we're off to a good start so far. Really excellent start. I will talk more about that in the upcoming videos, but for now, just keep in mind, what background says a lot about you? What outfit helps convey that message? And what accessories or any make that helpful for you to prove that point?